Hi, this is the market update for 9th of June. Here you're looking at the daily chart of SPY. As you can see that SPY is currently trapped in between support around 407 and resistance at this downtrend line. So it's consolidating. I think it's just waiting for some information before making a decision whether it wants to go up or down. And that could come possibly tomorrow when the CPI numbers come out. If this support is broken, then it opens the door for a move down to around the previous low, around 289. But if it's able to break through this resistance, then there's this space that it can move through. The resistance there would be around 430. So it's very important. So we'll see which way SPY breaks. If I look at the pivot levels for SPY for this week, what you see is so here are the pivot levels. The red lines are the resistance levels. So this is R1, the first line, and the second one is R2. The green lines are the support levels, S1 and S2, and the purple section that you see is the central pivot range. You can see that this is the start of the week. It tested the R1 and then backed off. Since then, it spent quite a bit of time inside this central pivot range. It did test the resistance again yesterday. So this area has been tough to get through. So this is around just about 416. And the central pivot range, which is around 411, 412, has acted as good support. There was a brief period of time when it fell below the central pivot range, but it managed to get back above it. So what you see is, again, indecision as it spends a lot of time inside this central pivot range. I think once the CPI numbers come out, perhaps we might be able to see SPY move out of this consolidation phase, either move to the upside or move to the downside. So again, on the downside, the support is around 405 and then around 401. And on the upside, the resistance levels are 416, just over 416, and then 422 right here. So that's the pivot range for SPY. If we look at the QQQ on a daily basis, again, it's similar to SPY. It's again consolidating between support here around 305, resistance at the downtrend line, and whichever direction it breaks, then it's going to move in that direction, either up or down. So if there's a downside break, then the previous lows around 287 come into play. If there's an upside break, then 330 looks doable, because it doesn't have much of a resistance between the downtrend line and the horizontal resistance around 330. If we look at the pivot levels for QQQ for this week and see how it's interacting, so you can see that the resistance levels are here and here. So this is 312, just under 313. And this resistance is around just over 319, and the support levels are 301. This is 301, and then 297 right here. Again, similar to SPY, you can see that it spent a lot of time inside the central pivot range. It is yet to test R1. It came close to testing the R1 on Monday. It hasn't tested S1 and S2 yet. Again, similar to SPY, it's been consolidating, waiting for information, spending a great deal of time inside the central pivot range. So based on the numbers that come out on CPI, we would expect a move either to the upside or downside. So these are the levels, resistance levels and support levels as per the central pivot range. Now, I just wanted to highlight a couple of individual names which are looking particularly strong. The first one being Crowdstrike. So this stock, it consolidated for quite some time and then broke to the upside, and then it consolidated a little bit more, and then yesterday closed above this resistance level. Now the next area of resistance is around 202, 200, 202. So this one is looking quite bullish. As long as the market is supportive, as long as the market doesn't fall, then this stock could gradually move towards this 202. So if we get an upside break in QQQ, this could be one of the winners. Another one which is showing bullish intention is Zscaler. ZS is the symbol. So that too, it consolidated here for a while and then broke out of the consolidation pattern, and then it consolidated a little bit more, and then yesterday it extended its move to the upside. So the next key level is this level, horizontal, this level 189, let's say. So it could very well test this level if QQQ, the market overall, remains bullish. So this is another stock which is looking particularly attractive.